like a rhyme.
Test, 1, 2, 1, 2. Test, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Test. Welcome to Occupy.
This is being recorded on a Galaxy, by the way. Probably don't know where. That's helping the corner. Trying to get my body in.
Yeah, like some to read up the
Some anger speakers.
Definitely a 1% here to try and fight against.
Whether it be the stock exchange, whether it be Parliament, wherever it be,
I'm not feeling the clients there.
The predicament is in one case, 700 were arrested in Dale Street, and another 100 the other day. What they did, I think the question is...
It's talking about arrests.
Don't let that happen. I've come from West Australia this week.
This guy comes from the West.
But also to highlight any number of other issues. Our refugees, our trickle of humanity.
Talking about refugees, slowly turning himself into a talking idiot.
The last thing I want to say is, in this country, we have 100 children 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 years of age, and I met the Prime Minister of America, and she has done nothing.
She's got some other money,
She is adult prison. She has done nothing about it. However, 14-year-old boy, sorry if I can feel for him, is an appropriate jurisdiction.
Keep having speakers like this, it's likely not much to happen.
And it's been there for a year, 2 years, 3 years. We've been able to release 15. We need to attend Monday UNSW 1 o'clock at the Royal Trial.
He's having to go to university now.
Occupy there. Bring down every social injustice.
People come and speak over here.
I'm just going to quickly say a few little things. I'll wait till everyone's sitting down around this area.
And yeah, anyone adult business.
If anyone had a child, you would do anything to take your child to a place where they can have a better world.
Look around, you've got some creative people, some people.
Yeah, any mass media,
To your right, mate!
if you could realise that this is about the people and not the media. We're not that concerned with the media, to be honest. So, if you're from the mass media, come up here and you can pay your $50 fee. No, we don't want any mass media kind of blocking the people. That is really against what we're about here. I'm just going to quickly say, if you are mass media and you're standing in front of me, can you please sit down? Okay, just a couple of things. This is really beautiful. It really reminds me of the exact picture that I saw about a month and a half ago in Madrid in Spain. When we were there in Madrid, the way we voted, and if we didn't like what the media was doing, or if we didn't like what I was saying, or whoever speaks next, we just put up our hands like this. Can everyone just do that for me, please? But if we love what people are saying and we all want to vote on it, and it would be beautiful if we could all vote on one thing, then we do this. And if we want someone to hurry the fuck up, we do this. And I suggest the first thing we vote on is that speakers only speak for 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Is that cool?
Yeah!
Anyone against that? Okay. That's consensus. That's beautiful. Can anyone do that one more time? I'm going to say 3 minutes, and I'll keep time, and apparently I'll facilitate, but I hope I just keep time. If anyone wants to speak, come up here and get in line. Thank you very much. Love and rage.
Much better speaker. Let's actually have a coordinator.
Hi everybody. We are the 99%.
and we are here to reclaim what is ours. I'm from the Maritime Union of Australia. I represent wharfies, seafarers and port workers. Each and every one of those workers is part of the 99%. We're members of the community and we're sick of corporate greed and the robber barons in the Reserve Bank in Westpac, the big banks, big corporate power standing over us and taking away our rights. And this movement is a tremendous movement springing up all over the world, a representation of the genuine aspirations of people to have a democratic society, a society where we can stand up and have our rights and not be governed by 1% of people who steal 90% of the wealth on this planet while people starve. We ourselves are the vehicle for change. Only the people will make change. And our union will be standing behind and in solidarity with this movement. We will do what we can. If people are camping out here, and this is a good place to camp out between the bastions of corporate greed, we will be here supporting, we'll be here providing food, and we'll be standing 100% with the people, because we too let's stay here, and let's fight this to the end.
Yeah, you got shares in Westpac.
Everyone here today is also part of a global movement of resistance. All around the world today, people are gathering in solidarity with the Occupy Wall Street movement.
Most people are asleep.
We've already seen this year the rebirth of mass resistance to economic inequality and to capitalism. This year started with a wave of revolutions across the Middle East, revolutions which are ongoing in places like Egypt, not just for political freedom, but also against economic injustice, against the poverty wages that the 99% of the population on this planet live on. This movement is not just relevant in somewhere like the US, where as a result of the economic crisis, we've seen mass unemployment of over 9% for the last 2 years, while the corporations continue to profit. Even here in Australia, we've seen record profits from companies like BHP Billiton, the Commonwealth Bank, Westpac, making billions and billions of dollars every year, while the vast majority of us continue to work unpaid overtime, to work longer and harder for less. And that's why I think this sentiment of resisting corporate greed connects not just in the US and all across the Middle East and Europe, but also here in Australia. We've got our own issues here in terms of austerity and cutbacks as a result of corporate greed and the rule of the rich. If you look at here in New South Wales, the state government is trying to force through its own austerity package, slashing 5,000 jobs, privatising Port Botany. The ferries are on the chopping block as well. Disgracefully, a company like Serco that runs the detention centres is bidding to run the ferries when they privatise them here in New South Wales. I think we need an occupation in the city here. We need it to be the centre of an ongoing movement that resists around the New South Wales government cutbacks, that links up with the unions who are fighting against these kind of cuts and the austerity package, that links up with everyone fighting back against the system around refugees, change, against corporate greed and economic injustice. That's the kind of ongoing movement we need to build here if we're going to get some real justice in this country, some real democracy, and take the wealth back from the corporations.
Everybody, I'd just like to make a plea to everyone involved in this occupation. No violence. We must occupy this place totally non-violently. That plea goes out to the police as well. You are part of the 99% as well. We are all together in this fight against corruption, financial corruption, which has led to wars for money. Millions have died for money, and these wars are organised by the men in these towers. I would just like to say to you, have a look at this tower and have a look at our government buildings. Which one's bigger? This one is far, far bigger. This is the real government, and this is where we camp, right next to this fraud of a government that doesn't represent anybody. Thank you. A message to the police, please, you can join us. You are free to join us at any moment. It will inspire millions around the world, see you change sides over to the side of the good, the side of the willing, the side of the revolution!
Thank you so much, everybody. We've got a big line here, but we need to take a 1-minute break because we have a generator and we need to make sure it's safe. So we're going to take a 1-minute break, but just while we do that, I'd like to start a chant. Human need not corporate greed!
Human need not corporate greed!
Human need no corporate greed! Human need no corporate greed! Human need no corporate greed! Human need no corporate greed!
Human need not corporate greed!
Human need no corporate greed!
Human need not corporate greed!
Human need no corporate greed!
Human need not corporate greed!
Human need no corporate greed!
Human need not corporate greed!
Human need no corporate greed!
Human need not corporate greed!
Human need no corporate greed!
Human need not corporate greed!
Human need no corporate greed!
Human need not corporate greed!
I just want to let people know as well that we've probably got an hour of juice in this generator here. So we need to